when you have to deal with this kind of, oh no, I can prove that I bought for myself. And that's why we have to be ready for all the kind of period and all the steps that we have to take.
Okay.
Hi, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, I was like talking with Monga, and my question is, now, for example, if we want to help people that has bad credit and they've been dreaming of owning a house, but because of the bad credit, they were not able to. Like, how can your program help, or how can this program help people that are in a situation like that?
I've been thinking about this because Manga mentioned to me a couple of days ago about this. So far, we haven't had any program to close your debt here in Canada, but we have a lot of these kind of programs in Europe, in Russia over there, and different countries. And I can find out the mechanism, how does it work, because we have to talk with our banks if we can close our debts. I mean, if it's like, is it mortgage? If you're allowed to close a little bit faster your debt, or they don't care. I mean, the banks. This is the first one we have to find out. And also, how long does it take if you pay your debts off completely? To how long is going to take to change your status from the bad customer to the good customer? Do you know, Lily, how long does it take?
That takes 7 years.
It takes 7 years.
Yep. To clean your credit.
To clean your credit. It means even if you pay off your credit, you're not going to be allowed to buy a house if you want to take a mortgage, as I understand.
Right. But it depends though. Depends what kind of bad credit they have, right? If it's just some bills not paid up, then they can pay those off and clean up the credit. That would be faster. But if they've declared a bankruptcy or a proposal, then you're looking about 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think you're talking you're talking 7 years before someone you go for bankruptcy, right? But
yes.
If someone has a debt, then it took the program like I was talking with Basira today. He pay off everything. Now you can go to the bank. Any bank can give you the secure credit card to rebuild your credit. It can take less.
Yeah.
It can take less than 2 years.
Okay, in this case,
if you keep up.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean,
but if you go for the bankrupt, it will take you 7 years.
Yeah, you have to find a way just to to buy a house like in cash, if it's possible. But I think
so. Like, what do you mean? Like, you can buy a house? Like, let's say if I'm going to buy a $400,000 house.
Yes.
Right. Though not bad credit, I can still, but you have to get pre-approved first, right?
Salim, is it a question to me or Manga?
To you, yeah.
If you want to buy a house for 400,000, yeah.
Yeah.
And
okay, first of all, I have to get pre-approved, right?
Yes.
By the bank.
Yes, but I mean, if you're talking like traditional way, but if you have your, let's say, 35% from this amount, and you ready to invest for next 4 months, it means by the end of the 4th month, you're gonna receive your $400,000 cash, and you can go and buy your house.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, so what they're going to do is they're going to take my 140,000
yes,
and go and invest.
Yes.
And trade.
And they're gonna trade with your money. You're not gonna receive every day as I do have here with other programs. Look, today I woke up and 17th at 3:55, I already received 271, 150, and I bought another index. And after that, I received another programs over here. And it means in this kind of programs, you can see like daily, 5 days per week. With the house program, with the car program, you don't see like your numbers for the 4 months. You just see your line in progression, how many days left.
Okay. So what is the guarantee that I will get that money after 4 months?
What is the guarantee that we're gonna be receiving tomorrow this? I mean,
What?
even these
No,
payments.
Like what I mean is, let's say, okay, the market goes down, that's a different ballgame. But if the market keeps going up and is stable, then how do I know that that 140,000 that I put in is that I'm going to get it back in
Okay.
4 months?
Yes. I'd like to use some sample. For example, if you have $140,000 and you're gonna invest, let's say, in Tesla. You buy Tesla, how's it called? Not certificates, but
Model 3?
no. Tesla. How's called this that you buy shares when you buy shares?
Shares, yeah. Tesla shares.
You can buy shares.
Yeah.
It's like 50-50. It means tomorrow you're gonna, or you can win or you're gonna lose tomorrow. Okay.
Or you
But,
break even, yeah.
Yeah, if you take $140,000 and you put like half on the Tesla and half, let's say, Amazon on the Google shares, okay, the possibility is like even better. That's why Finiko, they use like daily basis 200 different tools, and they're gonna take your money, $140,000, and they're gonna divide on 200 pieces, and they're gonna trade all these kind of pieces every day. And as a combination, at the end of the day, it's always a plus with any like what's going on right now on the markets, on the trades.
Okay.
That we've seen so far with the record of 2.5 years, and me personally for more than 77 months. I mean, this is my 8th month. But talking about,
so from what I understand is, let's say, okay, buying example of the car, $50,000 car, like the other lady said, she has to come up with 35% down.
yes,
So all she has to do is give you the 35% down.
yes,
Okay, and after 3 or 4 months, or minimum 4 months later,
not 4, it's 120 days. Yeah.
okay, so 120 days later, you will send her the difference or the full 50,000.
Full of, yeah, not me, the company. It's not,
yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
taking,
that's what I meant. Well, when I say you, I mean the company. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
And
So
yes,
and then she has to buy the car with it.
yeah, she has to buy the car.
Okay. So what happens after that? After she buys the car, is there any payments on it?
No. What you really need to prove that you bought the actually car, that you, not the brand, but the car for the amount that you actually were asking to from the company. But you can buy for 75% less that you were like asked.
Okay. So basically she's buying a $50,000 car for 13,500. Is that what it is about?
Yeah, I mean, if you collected 50 grands, let's say by the end of the 4th month, you can buy a car for 75% is 37,500. Let's say 38 grands, and the rest you can keep it.
Okay. That she can keep it, but what? So there's no more payments on this car then after that?
No. Of course, The program is closed. That's it.
That's it. The car belongs to her then. That's it.
Yeah. There's, of course, not. No, nobody's gonna pretend for this. I mean, for this car. I mean, this is your car, your money. You pay for this car, and that's it. You really need to just to prove to Finiko that you bought your car, and that's it. And we have a guy here. I can actually ask him to share his experience, and he invested right now 35 or 36 grands to buy BW for 90 grands. He's waiting 4 months.
Yeah, it will be very important to have this testimony.
Yeah. I can ask this guy to participate. He's real estate broker here in Canada, in Montreal, and he's very good in this.
It is very crazy program.
Yeah, and we're also waiting for the car right now. the guy is going to buy a Mercedes for 51,000, and another guy in less than 2 months, he's going to buy a Bentley because he invested 2.5 months ago $100,000 to buy his Bentley, and it's going to be a very good case to show. But Lily, talking about your topic, are you here, Lily?
Yes, I'm here.
I'm going to find out from my side what kind of requirements do we need to prepare for different situations. For example, if there are like 2-3 cards, or maybe it's only one card, and we have to, do we need to open, let's say we have 5 cards that we want to close, and do we need to create like 5 boxes, product boxes, let's say, and have 5 different payments, or we can just calculate and see this number, and after that we're going to start this program. I'm going to find out from my side for Canada, because as I understand, we have the interest for this program, and I'm going to talk with my partners, like not from Canada, but we're going to find out the mechanic and how it works. But at the same time, what I was told, of course, to buy the house, we need to pay off our all debts. But at the same time, we don't need to pay all of them. We need to pay like the percentage, as I understand. At the same time, we have to show our good credit score. In this case, if people can still borrow the money, or maybe they have cash and they don't want to show this money, what they can do, they can jump into the program, for example, for 4 months and double the money. For example, they have like 3 grand or 5 grand. They can jump in the 4 months program and they can double this money. It's going to be $6,000 or $10,000. I mean, for the money that they started, and then they can pay their cards and to understand like, are they ready for a house, or maybe just to make something extra movements. For example, if Canadian system is very soft, what we did, in my case, I didn't invest my own money. I took the money from line of credit and I put there, and I'm still, I didn't pay the money back because this money is working for me. What I do every month, I pay $50 or $60 for this line of credit to pay this minimum. Because what's the point to collect money and pay everything to the bank and sit without money? In my case, I prefer just to grow my deposit. And as a result, with my wife, we started with a 9, I think 9,000. And right now we're talking about 63,000 deposits, money that American dollars that working for us every day in Finiko system right now. It means we have to think and go with the people, like not, okay, team, let's sit together and we're going to talk about like you in like as a community. No, I think we have to take one by one and see their situation and have this kind of plan. Because I also wanted to pay my mortgage completely, but my upline told me, Vasily, there's no point. You're going to pay your own mortgage, for example, and the rest you're going to sit without money or wait for your money. In this case, I invested in CTIs that generate for me 4,400 every month. Okay, Americans, it's around 5,500 Canadian. I pay my cards and I pay my mortgage, and that's it. And I generate my deposit. And that's why let's just take maybe one by one. We can sit together like with you and think about what's the best way to go, particularly with this family or with these people. Is it, is it
very
good?
interesting.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, and we're gonna start with the first one. Just think about who is not closest to you, but who really wants to help or who is ready, for example, and talk to them. We're gonna go like 3 of us, for example, on a Zoom conference call. Manga, if you want to go, like be with us, is good also for experience. And we're gonna think, because it's very important to be clear and understand at the beginning what we can do, and maybe we don't need to go like and pay all our debts, and the people then can wait at least for 1 year, for example, and okay, I can wait for 1 year, but at the same time I can build my deposits or like something like this. Like I think it's very important.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I think that's a very good idea.
Wow.
Because Sorry, Lily, go.
Yeah, Lily.
Oh, okay. I'm full of questions today. Anyway,
Yeah, sure.
my other question is, what if you don't have line of credit, but you have the plastic? How do you go about it?
If you don't have line credit and you have what? I didn't get it.
Credit card.
Credit card, guys. I don't know. It's very expensive to take money from credit card. It's very expensive. I don't know what to advise you guys for credit cards. Of course, it's less. For example, if your credit card, let's say like this. If we're talking about like the first CTI is going to bring us 22% per month. Let's say it's 5,500 Canadian dollars. But for your car, you have to pay, let's say, 5% monthly. It's a lot. It's from 5 by 12 with 60 annually. What's the percentage for money if you take from the credit card? I think we have to find out if you can take money from the credit card and what's its percentage. Because if we calculate numbers that we receive 22 and that we have to pay, let's say 3-5% monthly, it's worth it. It's worth it just to do this for the first, let's say 2-3 months and collect all this money, put back on the credit card, and then work with your clear money. With the credit line of credit, it's a bit easier, but I think to calculate, I think we have to sit to get, the same story. We have to sit and make all the kind of calculations. And if people ready, we can make it like happen.
Well, with credit card, the interest rate would be about 1.7% a month.
1.7. It's not so bad, guys. I mean, 1.7.
20% a year.
Yeah, let's say it's like 2%.
Yeah.
And you're getting like 22. It's still good.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I think your plan is good to go by some program to reach the goal we're looking for, because we have to focus in the long term.
Yeah.
Like Lily, you said, you have people they're struggling about a credit. It will be better. It doesn't matter, because if they want to buy a house, they have some deposit, right? That deposit can be something major, can be huge to help them go with a CTI or any program, double money every 4 months.
Yes.
Then they grow that money, and in less than 1 year, they can clean even their debt. Then after that, they can think about a house.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very
Because
powerful
I'm gonna try to find Manga. What about those calculations? Do you remember when you start with the 1,000 and do you have these numbers? Yeah.
Yeah, you send me that, but if you can send me that, I'll share it to. I can share it to other people too.
Yeah, because it's very powerful numbers. I mean, when you start with
very powerful.
With 1,000, for example, you don't have money right now, but you have 1,000. You can start with it 1,000, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to find this. Just a second. Okay, let's talk, and I'm going to send to me. I know where to take it, and I'm going to show you it right now. Okay, let's just move. What's next? What's the next question, guys?
Any other? Someone has another question?
So maybe if you can explain to us, how did you start from day one? How much money did you invest?
Good idea.
This is my favorite one. Just a second, guys. I'm going to show you. Just sec. I found this. Look, here we are. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For example, this is calculations for a product. It's called product. And there is like 3 options. The first one, you can put your money for 4 months program. Second is 5 months program. And the third one, it's 7 months program. And on the 26th of April, we're going to receive money for my daughter's cell phone that we invested, let's say 7 months ago, around 300. And she's going to receive 1,300, something like this. and we're gonna buy her phone. For example, here, guys, we take 1,000 and you put for, let's say, let's start from the top. You invested for 5 months, 1,000. No, first one is 4 months. Yeah, 4 months. You invested 1,000 on the first month. After 4 months, you're gonna receive 2,000. You put 2,000 back into this program. You're gonna, after 8 months, and look, on the 36th month, you're gonna receive $385,000, $24. And if you put for the house as a 35%, you're gonna receive on the 40-month length program, you're gonna receive $1,061,000. The point is just to reach a million, because in our heads, it's like 1 million, 1 million, 1 million. But if you want, you can stop on 36 months and you have like $385,000. So you can stop like on 32nd months. This is one calculation. The next one, if you go for a 5-month program, if you can check on the 39th month, when you deposit for your house, you're going to receive $355,000. It means this program for us, it generates a bit faster, not faster, it's the same 39 months, but the amount is a little bit higher. And also I'd like to say that after every cycle, you can stop and you can decide. For example, on the 15th month, you receive like, let's say 14,550 and you need 5,000. You can take 5,000 and you could put 10,000 back. It means every time when the cycle is finished, you can take money and you don't need to put all your money back. And what these are kind of numbers, look, I started 7 months ago and we're already on the 8th month. And it means it's almost 1/3 of this kind of way I already passed. It means what's the risk? $1,000, but what's the winning part? Winning part, you can get these kind of numbers while you stick to this program. When I started, it was the summertime and my wife showed me this opportunity from our friends. I went online, I checked just Finiko, and there's like crazy a lot of information, bad information, any kind of information. And as a smart guy with a 2 bachelor's degree, and I closed my laptop, I said, no, Ina, it's not good. It's not good for us. Let's just keep doing what we've been doing for 17 years here in Canada and growing our depth. And after a couple months, I got the call from my friend, and she actually said, Vasily, take your time, think about this, because I know the guy, the CEO guy, Kirill. He knows him. She knows him. And I like, okay, let me take time, one more time. And I said, I opened it like Finiko. I registered at least. And I started like looking, and I give to myself as a permission, okay, Vasily, take passport, take a look, calculate your age, and are you ready to wait? Or maybe do you have any kind of other possibilities on the table? And also, as I was talking to Manga, 4 years ago, I started I created actually my own project. And for the last 4 months, I've been taking money from my family and investing in my dream, in my beliefs, in my mission, as I understand. And it was not easy. And at least I got this kind of thought, okay, let me start. It doesn't matter how it's going to it doesn't matter, it's not the right word. Let's start and help me, myself, to start generating this amount of money that I can pay for my project. I'm going to still be working, but at least it's going to help me. And we took line of credit. And I actually can show you when I started, all kind of information you can see here from the first day. On September 5th, I invested my first 3,000 American dollars here. And I started with CTI. At that day, the entry level for most popular program, it was like $3,000. Right now is 20 grand. But we also have 6 different programs that we can start working with and reach any goals that we want. And But that time, every day, what I've been doing, I spent some time to read about this company, to be involved, all the kind of online conference, presentations with different people. And as a result, I got for myself, those like a green checkbox lights that, okay, I agree with this, I agree with this. And my son, he started like trading 4 weeks ago, and actually not so bad. I mean, the results not so bad. And I was thinking, okay, look at this. But is it right now is a proof, like this is a proof for me right now that my son can trade and we can generate some money. Of course, it's not like every time very good, but when you think about 200 traders, 200 tools, is it possible to make 5%? But they're talking about from 3 to 5% daily. And Brother Munger, is it possible with the trading from 3 to 5%?
Oh man, trading is I don't know. I'm not even professional, but I'm looking not to lose money.
Look,
only what I'm doing. I'm not trading to become like that level, but I'm looking to make some money and investing, because I know
yes,
then is a tired work. When you get your concentration after 2-3 hours, you feel so somewhere. And that's what I said. I'm trading on like 2 hours a day, 1 hour in the morning, and a New York opening, and the opening of for London. The rest of the time, I can do whatever I want to take out and out of the computer, looking the number. Honestly, that's what I'm
yes,
doing.
yes. It's possible from 3 to 5%. And when
Yeah,
I started like
it's possible.
listening to these guys, and right now they're gonna introduce. Look at this guy. It's called fin to fin. It means anybody in the world can register and ask for money. You don't need to prove. By the way, Lily, it's a very good point. Look, they already started. There is pilot project right now with people, like I think there are 100 people right now. But anybody in the world, you can register. You can ask for money from Finica, fin to fin platform. It's called, and they're gonna give you no proof of identity. I mean, like kind of score, nothing, and you're gonna have like period to pay this money back. For example, you take your money, you use for like stuff that you really need. Some money you put for trading, you can reinvest to the Finica, let's say, to generate some money. And when you pay your money back on time, Finica is going to pay you 21% cash back for the money that you paid on time. If you don't pay your money at all, you took your money and you left, Finica, they have funds to pay to lenders this money, but you as a person not going to be allowed to take any money forever. I mean, from Finica with your identity that you passed the first time. It's very powerful, and banks right now is like, wow, the crazy thing is going on with the blockchain. And this part is very powerful for me, for me personally. The second one, it's called copy trade platform for those who are not trust Finica. For example, to invest money, you can register yourself on the copy trade platform, and there's going to be traders trading with your own money. And for example, you put 1,000, there are going to be 3 packages. One is the lowest one is 1,000. You can put 1,000 there, and the goal of the trader to push you, I think up to 3,000 or 3,500. I'm not sure about numbers, and the program is going to be closed. And after that, you decide, okay, I'm going to reopen this. The Finica is going to provide this. But also, what Finica like does, they help kids with the physical disabilities, and they help more than 1,000, up to 1,000 kids with any kind of disabilities. And right now, they're building the hospital where they're going to hire and pay doctors and people that can bring their kids to the place here. In my head, it was like, fuck, it's possible. I love this kind of approach and concept. And also in the Finica, there's marketing plan, because you can choose to be as an investor and you don't need to talk to anybody. Manga shared with you guys this information, but you don't oblige to talk to anybody. You can work only with your money. But when you start working with your money and you share this idea with other people, and you can build your marketing plan. For example, I reached last week ninth level, and I'm reaching right now the 10th level of the company. There, let's say, professional growth in the company. Let's say like this. It's gonna allow me to participate with the Finiko guys, with CO, to invest my money, and the entry level is $50,000 or $100,000 to other projects, for ventures projects. For example, they are very interested to go into the health field, how to grow our organs, any organs. It's coming. We're gonna grow our organs like different kind of. And Finiko, right now, they need $300 billion to jump into this field, but they really want. And they ask people from Finiko, as the regular people who achieve this level, the 10th level, if you like this direction, I mean, this kind of field of investment, we can put our money into the startups, for example, and we're gonna receive some dividends. And there is one option. The first option is, if everything is good, I'll be as an investor in these kind of new directions. If something is wrong, and it happens, like not all 100% startups, they succeed. If it's not good, Finiko at the same time will be generating as a funds reserve to pay our guys who invested and we lost our money. Finiko is gonna pay us this money back. In my head, it was like, wow, it's very powerful. And when Kirill is talking about, okay, guys, if you go with me all these kind of different directions, I'll be as you. I mean, we'll all be on the same line. It doesn't matter if I invest more money, like bigger money than you guys, but we're gonna be the same. And for me, it's very powerful. I mean, just to take consideration, yes, I really want to go with this company as far as possible. And this is my short story. And what I do right now, I share my story. I help to find solutions for people, because I really want for people to think about what you're gonna do with this money. Because Kirill says that always, guys, you can buy one car, two cars, one house, two houses, get rest. After what? If you have $1,000, let's say, every day coming into your wallet, what you're gonna do? Think about what you're gonna give to the world. And that's why they're slogan, let's say, with the money from Finiko, we're making our world better. And I really like this concept, and I'm completely, my family, all families just in this project. And this is actually my story, and I'm ready to share with you everything that I know, and sit together one by one and take a look what your numbers, what's your money you're comfortable to start with, because we don't need this kind of investment that you can sleep. It's better to start with a short, a small amount of money, and start think about this. Last Saturday, I had a private session with the guy who helps Finiko partners to grow as a personality. And I asked a question, Vitaly, I'm receiving right now this amount of money, but next month is going to be much, much higher. Please help me how to guide with this money, how to manage with this money. And he told me the concept of what's going on right now in the world, then digital economy, and there is traditional economy is going to be right now there is integration like this, and we are right now in a great opportunity level. And he told me, Vasily, if there's choice to buy a house or invest in a 7th top cryptocurrency, I would go for a second one. And he suggested me, Vasily, if you have free money, for example, $1,000 from Finiko, you can take your money to live, and some for your life, and take some money, divide by 7 pieces, and invest in this cryptocurrency. And actually, it's very powerful for me, and with my son, we started doing this, and I'm ready to share this because it's very powerful. You can keep in yourself, and just to keep for yourself. It's very important just to share this. And together we can make like a lot of good things, a lot of good things. Just to be honest, straight with people, don't sell them like the big money. Just be straight. Yes, there is risk, but there is also responsibility from both parts. Because even for us, when you transfer money to Finica and you make some mistakes, and after like, oh fuck, Finica, where is my money? But you did some mistakes at the beginning, and that's why we have to take responsibility for this kind of our steps with the money and Finica and other platforms. And it's going to be very, very like life-changing.
That's powerful.
I'm sorry. Which kind of mistake do you want to talk about when you say you take the mistake at the beginning?
For example, when you transfer money, you have to keep in mind that you have money in Canadian dollars and you have to make calculations in USA dollars. And you have to keep in mind that during the process of transferring your money, there's fluctuation with the Bitcoin rates, everything. You have to minus 10%. You have to do this. And I mean, this kind of mechanical steps, I mean, it's very important. And also, it's very important just to understand what kind of font are you using. If it's like old phone, or it's open area, or it's close Wi-Fi, I mean, this kind of stuff. Or you leave your laptop somewhere, because sometimes people, they can break and go inside your computer and press the buttons and do withdraw. It's possible also, I mean, not only with Finica, with other platforms. And that's why we have to be responsible for everything that we do like every day. This is only when I'm talking about mistakes, I'm talking about like mechanical our steps just to move money, to bring money. And look, guys, the greatest result. Once you register in the cryptocurrency world, right away, you're going to start receiving your messages from different people. This is a real life story. In Vancouver area, there's a family from Kazakhstan, Russian-speaking people. They called us in November saying, guys, we're in the Finica, not in our group, but we already like known in the world that we have an office here, we like the first in Finica here, and we're ready to help, even if you're not in our group. There's no problem with this. We live in karma and energy, and we share this. But look at this. We helped them with all the steps, and we told them, guys, if you're not sure, call us. We're gonna help you like to bring your money to Finica. They said, yes, yes, yes. I don't know. They were like, why it happened, but sometimes maybe it happens, everything happens for a reason. After a couple weeks, let's say, I talked to my son asking, is there any news from the family? No, no, no. And the first days of this new year, we received a call. Lady, she was crying. I forgot her name, but what happened? She was like, Vasily, can you imagine? We were just about to put our money into Finica, and we got this crazy text like, guys, there's like bigger opportunity. It's not Finica, it's not 22%, it's like 30%, like something like this. And can you imagine, Vasily? We didn't believe you, and we went with the company. Canadian companies like, go come here, and they invested $1,000, $2,000, and the company paid them a little bit, and they invested 15 American $1,000. And the next morning they wake up, no back office, nothing. They lost their money, no contacts on the Telegram with the people they're chatting. They were destroyed. And they called us, guys, we have like a couple thousand left. Please help us to bring money to Finica. What I'm trying to say that there are a lot of these kind of companies that like bombarding us with the big numbers. But I really like Finica, even if not everything perfect translated, but these days, the big changes coming with the translation, all this kind of, because the growth is so fast, so fast that they catching this kind of stuff. But when you start working with one company, stick with this a little bit. Otherwise, you're gonna lose your concentration. It's very easy to lose your money, and this is the biggest mistake. When you, this is the biggest mistake. And even I received a couple of days ago the call from our Russian-speaking guy from Calgary, no, not Calgary, Edmonton, and he was like, "Vasily, do you want to take a look at this?" I said, "No, no, I even don't want to spend like second watching anything. No." And you have to be strict, sharp, honest, and it's gonna help like in any directions.
Mm.
Yes,
Thank you
guys,
so
it's
much.
very important. I forgot because once you register it, I don't know how, but they're gonna start calling you, texting you. Just block. Even
Open.
don't start even talking, because at the beginning I was a little bit like very open to talk to anybody,
Waiting.
and
I'll be there.
we even went on a Zoom call, and the lady started me like, "Oh, Vasily, you don't need to keep your money on the one basket." I said, "Okay, stop. Please, if you want to introduce me to another company, we're gonna finish the conversation right now." And she said, no, I'm okay. I said, "Okay, let's just finish about Finika and goodbye." And as a result, she never come back. I mean, because she wanted to push like me to another company. And be careful, guys, about this. It's 100%. Don't look at big numbers. Even if you don't have a lot of information right now in English, and the company working with this kind of stuff, there's official English speaking channels, but this is real numbers that I've been sharing with you guys. I'm honest, I'm showing with you. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but the company has 25 years plan. And I believe in this. And in summer, I'm planning to fly to Russia to meet with people and to be as close as possible and work.
Cool. Okay,
Ask,
guys.
Yeah,
Who's that? Is Laurencia?
yeah,
Okay, go ahead, Laurencia.
yeah. I wanted to ask about the 1,000 that after 4 months you put it again for another 8 months. Do you need to take it out and put it in a check pay and bring it back, or there's a button that you can just do it automatically?
Before that, the numbers that I just shown to you guys, you had to take from Finiko to ShakePay and bring back. But right now they're updating the marketing plan in some conditions, and you don't need, you're not gonna need to take your money to bring to ShakePay, pay fees over there. No, you can transfer directly to your wallet, Finiko, and after you can put them back, or you can decide.
Okay. Another question that I have, it's about the receipt that we put in. Um, when you put the receipt, I don't know how does it work.
Cashback.
Yeah, cashback. Yeah, add a check.
Yeah, look, there are two options.
Mhm.
The first option, you can take a picture with your phone and somehow to send to your email and download on your computer. And for example, look, this is my cashback. I already like 2,843 from 3,000. And what I do actually, you press here add check. You have to choose your date. The latest is 14th of April. It's like 4 days. You have to choose your currency, check, attach folder. If it's like online banking, I showed you last time, for example, what I do, you see, I went on my online banking, I did just screenshot, no numbers, no names. You can see there's no my bank account number, nothing. Sold is like, I don't need to show them. And this is like amount of money that I put. And also you can use, yeah, this is I did from like Costco that I paid for, I don't know for what, but something I paid with Costco and I did it. And also you can use your, where's, I don't know if you have the application. There's like Finiko application, mobile application. You press there and you can take a picture right on your receipt, like with your phone, and there's button to attach this receipt, and that's it. I'm gonna ask my son just to record maybe some videos how to attach and how to show this kind of important.
Yeah, my question was like for you, you have 3,000, right?
Yes.
And it seems like you already used 2,000 some dollars.
Yes.
If you complete that 3,000, what happened after? Do you got to put another money, or how does it?
No. It means for this month,
Yeah.
you already put all your receipts, and
Okay.
you have to wait for another month, because when like
Okay.
the last day of the month, you're gonna see like a white bar here, because you see there's like short piece here of the white, and you're gonna see like all white, and you're gonna start uploading your receipts, and here you can see your all checks. And look, on April 16th, was very like powerful day for me just to pay some stuff. And
You're not sharing the screen.
I'm not sharing. Oh fuck. Just a second, guys. Thank you for letting me know. Look, on April 16th, I uploaded some checks here, and you can see all your numbers right away. And once you your bar is full, for example, I have like less than 200 to upload, and even you have like 10 days left from the month, you just wait, because it depends really the amount of your deposit, and that's it.
Okay, so how long does it go? Like, for example, you have that 3,000. How many months can you use that 3,000?
As long as you want.
Oh,
This is your deposit that
okay.
Finiko takes every day. They take this money, they go and they trade. As long as you keep your deposit money, the program works.
Okay.
And you see, look, you have your deposit income 6%.
Mm-hmm.
The cashback is like two components. The first one is deposit income. It means if you don't upload any checks, you will still receive like 6%. It means from 3,000, I would receive $180. It's even this more than in bank. But your cashback here, when you start, it's 15%. Can you see it here? In my case, it's 24 because I'm building team.
Mm-hmm.
It means 24 plus 6. This program brings me 30% of income. It means 3,030. It's $900. This deposit brings me every month. If I increase my deposit, it means my number is going to be higher. And this I find very powerful if you build your team and you can increase your cashback numbers here, percent, very good. It's from up to 31%. Guys, I have a couple minutes because I need to run to take my daughter. If you have any questions, please send to me. I'm gonna answer. I mean, we're gonna talk. Let's be in discussion. And I have a homework from Lily. I'm gonna find out. And Lily,
Yes.
from your part, just think about maybe 1-2 families or like
Okay.
people, and we can start talking with them and see what's the best solution for them is gonna be. And this is gonna be like your experience, and later you're going to be like as an advisor how to manage and through like this kind of difficulties.
Thank you so much, brother, for your time.
Okay.
I know that it's very important for us to listen to you. And everybody came here, they have a question, and now everybody's happy. I hope then we'll have stand of the meeting regular. If you have time, I will prefer to come in to clarify, because my concern is to make this help the community, help many people as possible. This is a powerful company. I agree.
Yes. And also, please, guys, remember, we started doing our online presentations right now. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. our time. Yours is like what, 5?
5.
It's English speaking. You can invite all like new people. And on Wednesday at 7 p.m. our time, your 5, it's French. And Manga, did you come on Tuesday as well? Yeah.
On Tuesday I came in, but I didn't listen everything. I was busy and some.
No. But okay. But the question is, but on the French you were there as well?
Yes, I was in English. I was in English program, but in the French I come just on half.
Okay, but I mean, the main story is that you can invite your people,
Yeah.
and please welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, guys, I need to run. All right.
Awesome. Thank you for your time.
All the best, and stay safe, please.
You
Thank
too.
Thank
You
Thanks a
too.
lot.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you
so
for
much, guys.
everything.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay. Thank you guys for your time. You know, next time, if you can be on time, I truly learned a lot. If you learn, that's good. And let's be sharp and help other people too.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Bye.